Jazzy intro! Hello Cobrats and welcome back to Sonic Unleashed. I'm TryclydeTamer. We are doing the second night stage here in Shamar, Scorched Rock. Scorched Rock policy, I already know I'm going to name that as the title, so this for reminding me in the future when I go to watch this, because I watch my videos on 2x speed when they are uploaded to make sure that there's nothing wrong. So that's how I do things. So, trying to see how exactly this is going to work. I think I'm just going to go straight up into my Unleashed ability to take these deep nightmares down. Yeah, slam you all together and batter you up, batter up, yo. Why aren't y'all fainting? Because you had a tiny little bit of health left. Went back to normal mode because once you reach a certain threshold, you lose your Unleashed ability, even if it's still kind of in your stuff. Oh yeah, 2 for the price of 1. Werehog thing, slam. Get some more Unleashed Force and all this health that they're getting from the stuff that they're getting. Sonic is a multi-personality being. I was thinking if I could double jump up there, it would save me a little bit of time, but nah. And this is the first episode I had a real failed take. Yeah, I was like 6 minutes in, I was like, this isn't really going too well. I'm jumbling my words too much and failing a little too much to my liking, so I would like to do things a little bit faster. Ooh, I almost made things slow by jumping down there. It's like, oh man, I have to edit me going up there, but I'd like the music to go along a little bit, even if we're a minute in. We're going to be hearing the same little jazzy riffs all the way through. Backtracking this way. Backtracking. No, I'm just backtracking for the first time. Grab these rings because they could very well count. Okay, winding around on this winding path. And then we get up to the fire with some fire masters. You guys are behind this! How dare you do this to this ecosystem? Let's see if I can slam this. It should hit the guy, but no, it wasn't happening. Jeez, get out of the way of all these guys being bad. He's using fire dash on me. I'm trying to remember what the move is like. What is it? Flame charge, that's the move. It's like, why can't I remember it? And you deep nightmares need to get out of here while he's charging up his fire blast or whatever attack he's going to be using. Bam! Get ya so you can get dizzified. So I can slam you up and keep you down by not flaring up very badly. My teeth feel weird because I brushed my teeth, took a shower, and took a drink of water within the 30 minutes. Whoa! It's not a good thing, even though it is a good thing to drink water. I just very fully follow the rule of don't eat or drink anything 30 minutes after brushing your teeth. If I go back that way, there is some Unleashed stuff, but I want to save my time, so unless I have to backtrack for whatever reason to get it, I won't be grabbing it here. Because it's being weird. It's like, I know I have to go back here for an item. These past few episodes have been kind of weird in the way of thumbnails, because usually I like to get stills from cutscenes, but I haven't really been a lot of cinematic cutscenes, rather just text box ones. No, I was trying to be good about going to the left, even though it looks like it needs to go to the right. But yeah, again, there's that Unleashed Force back there in the faces and a capsule, but I don't need it because I'm already at a point where it's good. I'm not going to be fighting much anyway, so we're going to be grabbing Force from stuff anyway. Yeah, again, my teeth feel weird. This is kind of where it felt. I was like, Dark Bat, take me with you. I was trying to jump off and be stylish about it, but no, it wasn't stylish because it was adding more time with me failing, almost like I did here. I don't need any of boxes, but I will get up here for this overturned mid-air thing. See if I can run up against you guys. Yes, I can. Well, not you guys over there. Use those being bad for me, you Dark Bat snipers. I want to slam you. Okay, I was trying to do a single-handed thing, but nah, it wasn't happening. You got some slightly new enemies here. These Electro Dark Bats, so let's be careful. Take them both down immediately. And we got these spikes right here, but we've seen them in levels normally too. A lot of you guys, so I'm just going to toss you at your Deep Nightmare Masters, even though your ultimate master is Dark Gaia. If this ain't a waste of Unleashed Force, I don't know what is. It's like, so Unleashed fully grabbing these rings. And we want to be down here for an item. Let's see if I can do it in a cool way without needing to do too much sliding around. Let's see if I can just pop down before the camera gets too changey on me. Double jump. Okay, grab on for safety, but I almost dropped down for non-safety. I don't know. Trying to keep things as efficient as I can. Swing around and jump up. Yep, that was item number 2. Item number 3 is off in the distance there. Yes, we need to go up against the wall. It's gonna be a fun time. Let's see if I can get over to it and walk slowly, but be careful when the camera's changing and Sonic suddenly starts running before you get a full-on sprint. Alright, safety, bam. I don't need you, Dark Bat. Thank you for your company, but I don't need you. I could have put him out of its misery, but I didn't put him out of its misery. I don't know, we're right by the goal ring here, and we got a couple big mothers, and there's some big mother effers. I don't know. Let's focus on getting this item capsule. Man, this is like the worst set of enemies possible. Big mothers, red little Rexes, and red killer bees. Not the greatest combo ever. Okay, hey, I'm actually dodging stuff. Whoa, good on me, right? I could be better about this. Is fight the little Rexes and not slam my microphone like I did. Sorry, I'm moving my pop filter back and forth and taking damage while I'm not too focusing much on the game. I'm at a point. I'm going to use my Unleash Force here to take you guys down a little bit faster. Take you guys down. Can you just go down? Why did the shockwave come out late? And this is annoying me quite a bit. Please don't spit up more, but at least I can take it down while you're spitting out the rest of them. Alright, let's see if I can actually do a good combo. Bam, beat down. No, it's not happening. Alright, they're giving me health when I'm taking them out. You guys are really seriously annoying, and I need to be better about not doing this. Pretty sure there's still no worries about not getting an S rank. If I was graded on damage, I'd definitely be failing, but nope, not here. Dash right into the thing, and we still got our S rank. I didn't really like that too much, Sonic, as annoying as those things were being. I might even have to edit some of that out if it's not really too unique in editing. Usually I keep all this stuff in, but some things I might just have to edit out. Hey, we got an attack level up, that's cool. And let's get out of this thing so we can read through my items. Illustration 21, movie 10, movie 18, illustration 45. Why not do illustrations and movies to keep it even? Now for Act 3, Valley of Spirits. This one is actually pretty short. We should be seeing the goal ring before 3 minutes. Based on how practice went, even though I didn't re-practice, I only practiced one time. Toss these spikes so I can take down multiple little Rexes, or at least get to a point where it's good. Okay, I hear you guys making noise, so are you back here hiding? No, you're not. It must be the sound of you being defeated. I'm pretty sure more things are going to spawn after this, because fights can't be this easy. Even though this level is kind of on the platformy side, well yeah, platformy side, I was thinking puzzly side, but no, that's more of level 4. Bam, 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 bam. Going for the Pokemon music for some reason, even though you can never really tell that that was Pokemon music that I was going for. I don't know why I'm saying going for, because I'm going for this item. Let's see if I can be good about this, because there's item number 2 right down here. Okay, depth perception wasn't bad. Get away from the Oreo platform. Killer bees, I want to focus on you guys, even though you're all killer bees. Alright, hit 2 of you. Take down that last one. Well, I want to finish you off. Yay, you were being low for me to do it. Yep, those items are pretty close together. I don't think I'd be able to sequence break things by jumping all the way over there, but there's a good trail of rings I want to grab here anyway. That might save my S rank. Alright, here off to the platformy side. Let's be careful of the egg flames. I think the next item is pretty easy to see, and then the last one is quite on the beaten path, if there even is one. I might be confusing my levels a little bit. I'm not going to worry about taking boxes. Be careful walking along this scaffolding, if you could even call it that. He's going to flame me up, but I'm going to flame you down with 2 jabs of my right arm, because it's my good arm, you know? Alright, what do we got here? Red forest, so it is good that I did that. My teeth still feel weird. I don't know why I'm talking about my weird feeling teeth so much, but I guess it kind of impedes my talking, if anything. Alright, here we go. Got a fight. The rest of the fights aren't really too bad, so might as well make the best of my Unleash while I can here. If I can get this stuff going on, take you guys down. Spacey's mom got it going on. Blah blah blah. Take you out to a game of not baseball, maybe a different kind of b-ball, basketball. Alright, already 235 in now, and we see the gold ring, but you see all those rings over that way, so we do have plenty of fights. We have some unleashed force here that we definitely want to grab. Do I want to go to this platform? I guess Sonic didn't want to, so it wastes that time and gets rid of my unleashed force that I worked so hard for, dude. You know what? I'm not even going to go for that 50 ring because I know that you can get like 100 above what you need to be at, so I'm going to save at least a little bit of time by doing this, then do bam, and we are here in this last fight. We have some boxes that we can use, but I'm just going to beat you guys down as is, as is, bam 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 bam, using my beatdown in a great way. You know it's not the beatdown that I'm using, and I'm saying beatdown way too much after using it annoyingly in the past couple episodes, blah blah. Fighting is being too bad for me that I don't like it. I mean, I like the fighting, but the enemies get very irksome. It irks me quite a bit. You aren't even alive, dude. I'm gonna toss you and slam you to that little bit more of a concussion that you need for your death. Alright, you guys can spawn. Oh man, it didn't work. They were having invincibility frames from spawning. Alright, let's take you down before you get too bad, but ooh, you could knock me off of this area. Ooh, stop it. You two guys are being bad. I say that so much too, like being bad is horrible. Because being bad is a bad thing, so be good. Be good, like Mondo says, or whatever his name is in Shrek 2, before he falls into the water. Even though that's a movie from 10 years ago, but you can still spoil things that happened a long time ago. Like, spoilers! Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father! Sonic likes the prospect of that. Okay, good thing I grabbed all those 30 rings, because, well, I was actually 5 off, so I probably could have barely missed the S rank. But at least I did things in a slightly efficient way, even when I failed to a loss of life. Not too far from our next level up. Secret illustration 58, 76, 90. Those are our items. I was worried that I forgot an item, but it's 3 items in level 3 and 4 in level 2. But level 4, I'm trying to look briefly at this without wasting my time. I don't know. I'll probably grab the items I know. I know that there's our first one here. I could have very well have missed it because I was focusing on this like, well, there's a door straight ahead of us. This is kind of hard to see. That's like how the jazziness is like the whole phenomena thing. Grab my force and then I can open you because I have great abilities, even though it seems like it's something I can't grab, so why can't I grab all the other normal doors? This is a weird prospect area right here. I want to open this up. You don't really need to start off by doing this because, well, it forms your enemies, but if you want to make things as easy as possible, you obviously want to get into the fighting, because you need to do the fighting to get your S rank and move things along. I thought that was a gold ring right there, but no, it's a 5 ring. I was like second guessing myself. You guys are hiding behind here, so not hiding because you're trying to come after me, but you can't do that. Gotta be careful how I Britishify that word. Cannot. Is it counted as a single word because it's a contraction? It's a special kind of word, a contraction of combining 2 words. Okay, watch out for the flamies that knock me mid-air. That's crazy, man. Don't want to go that way yet because we can't really, because we need fire to be doused by water. And these things are spitting out their fire until we actually grab our water. Let's wait very patiently for it to go away. You're going to be spitting out your fire even though it seems like it passed through. If only you could disable these things, just knock them out for at least a little bit of time. Although you are kind of slowed down carrying this tuna water. Watch out and ignore these snipers and toss the fire out of the way with my water. Switching up my elements because of the 4 elements. We're dealing with all of these. We run like the wind, at least in daytime. We're putting out a lot of fire in this water, in this scorched rock earthy area. Trying to make sense of things. At least I am keeping my unleashed force because there is a big fight coming up with big things. Grabbing these 5 rings on top of these slightly broken, seemingly pipes. Not seemingly, absolute fully. Alright. This is a weird spot right here because you have tight spaces on these giant Twixes. Be careful, or maybe they're pretzel sticks. Pretzels sound good even though they're salty and not really the greatest thing to have around the time of a recording, and I thought I was going to mess it up, but I didn't mess it up, yay! But I could very well still mess things up because of the camera angle, but no I didn't, yay! Things are being friendly. Is there a force right there? Actually there's not, I remember from practice, or maybe there is, and I went stupid mode. But that's none of my concern right now. But what is my concern are annoying killer bees and annoying fire masters. I didn't hit either of them, but at least the barrels of stuff respawn. Haha, you knocked yourself out by going into the place. Congratulations, you played yourself. Bam, before you get too bad, I want to grab you and do this beat down so I can actually hit these killer bees, take you guys out, and get pretty far on taking this next fire master out. And this, of course, isn't the big fight I was talking about. I guess your fire's been respawned. Get the dark bat snipers out of the way before they get too bad. Oh, there's another fire master. That's crazy. That's so overkill. My controls are literally not doing anything. Well, they are doing things, but not responding in the way I would like them to be. I use right punches way too much. I need to bring some left things in. I'm a lefty in writing, but I play like most people would. Wii remote in right hand, nunchuck in left hand. Okay, dark bats. There's some fire over there that I can take down with a capsule, but I want to get you enemies out of the way, even though it would be faster for me to take them out as I was going up there. And these rings, I will get them on my return trip. I'm not using my fastest pass. Fastest, man. Fastest of his bestest. We're full up on everything, on Unleash Force and my health stuff. But I need to grab this ring to secure my S rank of great security, greatness, things. I want to go to the right because there are items. Okay, I did land on this roof. Our secret item is this way. I feel like the camera plays with you more than anything to mess you up. Grab this for safety, although I theoretically could have double jumped over there. Is this Unleash Force? Okay, I'm not going to grab it because I don't need it. Unless the game just crazily gives it to me. Or non-crazily, I'm not going to judge it. This game can be crazy, it can be non-crazy. I could have stayed there and had like the Super Mario 64 effect where you're bouncing in place and the camera looks so bad. Crazy. It was inevitable that I was going to say that C word again. Here's a different C word. Chip.
This iron crate doesn't look like it would burn.
Interesting words that you are spouting out of your mouth because this iron crate is a steel type Pokemon. Is there a box Pokemon? Not really that I can think of. But pile of sludge that evolves into bigger pile of sludge. I just get the vibes of this thing. All these thing bases being the things with the blue Unleashed Force. And you did have to carry all that way and then set this one down to put away the fire. Maybe that one would have been able to burn. You never know, because not everything is the same. Could have been different steel alloys. Okay, this is the big fight right here. I want to start off by putting out the flames. Hey, I got you guys both down. See if I can get myself a whirl going on. Whirl, something. I don't know, get my redneck answer going on because I'm fighting and got that great fighting skills. Taking you guys down with Dizzify. You're supposed to be Dizzify when I toss the fire on your water, but no, you weren't. And I just ran straight into you. I don't know why I did. And you were trying to use Flame Charge, but it didn't happen. Bam, do that big slam, although it took a little bit of extra time, so I don't know if there was damage over time that would equal out to things. I am annoying myself, and probably you guys as well, with how bad I'm playing, and me saying all the same things and talking. Get you out of here. Are you even flamified? I don't know. Well, you're flamified back up, because that's what you do. Okay, about 22 minutes into the recording, I'll say I'll cut out 2 minutes of it because of getting into the game and all that stuff. And here we go. It's time for Reskin Titans already. I mean, it's kind of been a little bit of time. This is episode 16, and we first saw them in the long episode 9. Slightly dodged there. At least you guys aren't fiery. Oop, sorry that I'm hitting my microphone. That's, not good. I don't know if I hit the microphone and my bell taking is probably part of the reason. Oh, crap, I'm dead. That's the definite reason that I'm dead. It's gonna take me back to a second point, or, okay, oh, things adding me back up, but Pretty sure it used up a life. I don't know, that's how it works. When you actually die by losing health. I should have went to grab the ring. I'm not paying attention to my health because there's fire everywhere. I can take you down easily. You have health that is healthy, but no, you are down. Running against you. Running against the stream or whatever the song that's wave after wave like stuff like Pokemon, Sonic, Zelda characters. Took me a couple games, but I eventually got it right. Alright, here we go. Going to the goal ring, and we have an S rank. Again, could have been much faster if I waited to use my Unleashed Force, but there we go. 23 minutes right now on the dot, but it's not going to be that long in the video. Oh well. At least we're having an episode slightly over 20 minutes. Average things out, as I like to do. Unleashed is at level 4. I would like to get my next health level up because I'm close to dying and or dying period while doing all this stuff. Got Secret Illustration 17, Movie 11, Illustration 28, and a tablet fragment, which means we are done with all these stages. And I'm not doing my outro yet because Chip has stuff to say. That's another tablet fragment for us. Now we just need red and blue pieces for the Temple Guardian to make them into a planet tablet. Next stop, Adabat Village. Let's go, Sonic. That kind of seemed like a typo there, or maybe I just said it wrong. I feel like I have a burp coming on, so I should do my outro real quick. So, until next time on Sonic Unleashed, where we don't go to Adabat, instead we'll be going to Spagonia and Gaia Gates for some more items and missions. Don't toast yourself.